What up, everybody? Too Good here, back with my CEO thoughts video. What an amazing experience CEO was. Sorry this was kind of rushed because I already just did I was halfway through the video, talking about my pools and stuff, and then batteries died. How typical. But yeah, so CEO 2014 held in Orlando, Florida at the Wyndham Orlando Resort Hotel. What an amazing venue, amazing tournament, amazing experience is what I can use to describe. It's going to be my thoughts on it. My second major, second to the Fall Classic, which I attended last year in Raleigh. It was like September. Yeah, I went to that. That was my first major. Went 2-2. Also didn't get to see the grand finals of any game I would really like to see, i.e. Street Fighter. I had to leave. But yeah, but this one I was gonna stay till Monday, which is today, and I would fly back in today. Venue just looked phenomenal. It had it was a very spacious room. I did a venue tour. I will be uploading that. You might see that before this video. Not 100% guaranteed about that, but I'm not gonna talk too much detail about the venue just because you'll see in the venue tour. But it was a nice setup. Had the artist alley and stuff. I guess talk about what I picked up at the end of the video. But talk about my pools. I'm just gonna go straight into my matches. Only notable people I really had in my pools. Oh, that's what I left somebody out in the previous version. I had only notable people in my pools was Flash Metroid, OMG is Andre, WA Solid, and Chris G. Only notable people. So it was sort of a stacked bracket. I mean, but kind of every bracket in the whole tournament was a bracket built like that. You had a couple of top players in each bracket. So first match I went against this. Oh, I guess I start off. I was on the side with Solid in it. So if I win a couple of matches, I'll meet Solid. I wouldn't meet Chris G or Andre, at least yet. Trying to fix the camera. Look kind of crooked, Look like a lightning bolt or something. Just all crooked and messed up. Yeah, that in the camera looks nice. First match went against this Dudley player. He was all right. He was an okay. First off, let me stop by saying this. When I was playing casuals, I played a lot of casuals, and I was watching a lot of casuals. There were so many Dudley players playing. It is not even funny. I've never seen Dudley use. It was almost hysterical how many Dudleys I was seeing on the casual stages. I mean, it was like every other station was a Dudley. Now, being like an OG Dudley, like I said, I've been playing Dudleys since Super. But where all these Dudleys come, they just pop. I saw so many freaking Dudleys. It was, it was crazy. Just how many I saw on just casual stations. It was Dudley and Yun that I saw so many freaking characters of. I was just like, man, if I see one more freaking Dudley, this character that y'all trying to pick up now, just like whatever. Yun is just like, that character was stupid before, made him stupid now. Yeah, so Dudley and Yun, I saw so much of this tournament. Or not this tournament, it was just casual. I just saw so many. But I guess, if you want to get better with that character, this is the place to test it out in casuals. It was already expected to win guard, but goodness gracious, what was y'all Dudley's like 3 months ago, before Ultra came out? Yeah, so my pools. First match was against a Dudley player. Like I said, it was alright. Kinda, I don't want to say free, but it was pretty easy for me. I was the better Dudley player. I'm not trying to glow it up, which just was. He's a learning guy. He's getting there. I just kind of played. Just went in with Dudley like I was supposed to, and just kind of went in. I won. So yeah, just did what I had to do. Got out of that first match pretty convincingly. Second match was against an El Forte player, the most obnoxious character ever built and placed into a fighting game. That's right, the El Forte player, or the El Forte. First game I won, if I remember correctly. I won the first game, and I think I might have been like halfway, or No. Actually, he won the first game. Yeah, he won the first game because I think like halfway through like the second round or something, my heavy kick on my stick, like my right bumper, I believe that's the button, or right trigger. It's like the second button in the third column. The second button on the third column. It went out. Like, it goes out randomly for some reason. I was praying, or I was just really hoping that this would really not happen during a tournament. Actually, it could really cost me, especially if it gets like a really good player. And I have like a life lead or something. I can't do my basic, just bread and butters. Light roundhouse, EX Machine Upload. Can't do that without heavy kick not working. It's one of arguably Dudley's most important button. Don't have access to it, so I ended up losing the first game. And I knew what the problem was. I knew how to fix it. That's the dumbest thing. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why it happens. But all I have to do is just take out the stick, plug it back in, and it'll just start back working. I had no idea what it is. I'm just like, okay. So at this point, I'm kind of mad because I'm like, man, I just lost the match to this El-Fuerte player because my stick, the forces are working against me again, and it was like I was getting a little frustrated. But I was like, you know what? I know why I lost. It wasn't because I got outplayed. It was because my button wasn't working. So, second and third game, I just did what I had to do. I just played the matchup like he's supposed to. Just went in, didn't really let him get stupid stuff started, and just used my buttons like I had. Used Roundhouse, had access to all my buttons. So, I mean, yeah, won that one. Came out pretty convincingly after I fixed my stick, quote unquote. But yeah, so won that game pretty convincingly after, like I said, the button was fixed or whatever. Third game was against Solid. If I believe I'm correct, I can look up the challenge bracket actually, but I believe it was Solid. If you don't know, Solid is actually the really good Ryu player online. Or I know him from online at least. And I remember he played Smug in the first to 10. So that's kind of where I heard his name from. And he's a very good Ryu player. Very good is probably an understatement. This guy is really good. I had opportunities to beat him. That's the worst thing. We have opportunities to beat somebody and then you just don't execute. Like, it was like the first round or the second round where it might have been the first round. I don't know. First round of the first game, mind you, and I was kind of coming back. I was on the grips of coming back, and I hit the overhead. And if I would have hit this combo, would have killed him easily. I hit the overhead, light roundhouse doesn't. I dropped the roundhouse combo. I do EX Machine Upload because I think it's gonna hit obviously, and he just punishes me. Had I hit that combo, he would have died. So I would have tied the first game, which is huge, the first game, or first you get a round, just tie it up and go to the last game. It's pretty big, just for momentum-wise. After that, like I said, I wasn't really hitting my combos like I really should have been. So I was kind of disappointed at that, how I had played execution-wise. It's one thing I just need to fix, is just executing at every possible opportunity. But yeah, he's a very good Ryu player. Beat me 2-0. It was pretty convincing for him. I'm not even gonna lie. Didn't really give him a run for his money like I should have or would have liked to. But yeah, so that was that. Now I'm in losers. I believe the next match was against. This is why I need to record my match so I can. It's easier to remember. I can just go to the video and say, "Oh, this is how I played." Sorry. The next match was against, I believe, a Geef player. I don't know his name. Pretty good. Well, he was a good Geef player. The problem is I know the matchup with Geef. I don't know if I said this before, but I played Dudley all weekend. I didn't go any other characters, no Oni or nothing. That's like the first tournament I've actually done that where I just went straight Dudley. I was just committed to using Dudley, Oni, I haven't been really feeling Oni like the past. Ever since Ultra came out, I ain't really been feeling Oni like that. It's not that he's a worse character. It's just my interest in playing Oni has dropped. I guess I'm just kind of focused on let me just kind of get as good with Dudley as possible. I always have Oni as a backup. I can always pull it out if I want to pull it out. That sounds so inappropriate. But just playing him in tournaments like in the Geef, I'm just like, I feel more confident right now with my Dudley in this matchup. And I was also more confident with this because the guy I was rooming with, who's also from my local scene, from Myrtle Beach. When I was in his room, he actually plays Hugo. So I just skipped like a whole big chunk of the story. Geef, so here's Geef, the guy in the tournament versus me. Beat him convincingly. Like I said, I know the matchup with Geef. I know which button to use, know where to use them, know how to use them. And then I won the first game. He switches Hugo. Now, before Hugo, I've been finding very annoying, hard to deal with. I just did not know what really. I couldn't, like, the hands pressure was gonna come as almost too much. But I watched the video with Smug and saw him play a very good Hugo. Kind of adapted that style into me playing. And also, I played this Hugo in my room, who I roomed with for like a day, because the guys I roomed with for the rest of the time, they weren't there yet. So, roomed with these guys from like Myrtle Beach that I know from my local scene for like a day. And one of the guys plays Hugo. And we played a lot of deadly Hugo. So I was very comfortable in the matchup. I know what buttons to press, yada yada yada. Ended up beating him. I beat him 2-0. So, grapplers, the boxer prevails against the grapplers. So, next up is I played TFA OMG's Andre. And he plays Poison. I was watching his match before. And, see, I'm pretty sure I played, I can't think of the guy. I think it was a Bison player. I don't know. It might have been a Bison player. But I'm pretty sure I won 5 matches. I just can't remember who was the person after the Geef. I don't know. See, this is why I should have updated brackets on the challenge. But OMG's Andre I played. He I'm pretty sure it was a Bison player, but either way, if I win this match, I'm going to losers semis. Right, losers semis to face Flash, or the winner of Flash and some other guy. And he played Poison. I was watching because he's been playing Poison like all weekend. And I know how to deal with Poison. A lot of people, what they mess up... The thing with Poison is people don't really respect her pressure. Her fireball pressure and her record pressure. Like, the thing is, when Poison has you cornered and she's just throwing fireballs, you cannot press buttons. Like, you will get blown up every time. Every time you try to jab, after she throws a fireball, you're going to get blown up and you're going to eat a full combo. So, I know that, I've been playing a lot, and I kind of realized this once I've been playing a lot of Poison. I can't really press buttons. And also, I was watching him, and I noticed that too. Like, okay, I cannot press buttons against Poison in the corner because I will get blown up. So I played it. Did he win the first game? No. I won the first game, right? I won the first game. And what was funny, I don't know if it was Poison or Chun, but I'm pretty sure it was Poison. And he jumped in on me like twice, right? And I went to do standing jab because that's how idiotic I am. I've been trying to do standing jab as an anti-air, which you should never do. Always use an uppercut or some appropriate normal. And I guess since I'm going from crouching to standing and I try to do it, cross counter comes out. It comes out as a half circle motion. So cross counter comes out as he's jumping in, and it just eats the jump in, right? That worked twice, and I think I won both rounds against his Poison with that. Both unintentional. Like, I was like, wow. It's like, by the grace of God, that actually worked twice. I won like the first game, I think, just off of the accidental cross counters. And I told him after, he was like, no, I don't care. Like, he was mad or whatever. I would have been mad too. Like, I really did not mean to do that on purpose. I legit wanted to do standing jab. And cross counter came out, but I was like, I ain't gonna blame it. So yeah, beat his Poison. Then he switched to Chun. Chun-Li, bad matchup for Dudley. I don't like fighting Chun-Li. She's such a pest to deal with. Her pokes are so good. I kind of know how to get around it. I kind of been telling myself a strategy. Let me see how much time I'm on. Probably over 10 minutes. Yeah, 14 minutes. A strategy with Chun, or against Chun, is almost to treat her like Guile. Just kind of walk her to the corner, and then once she's near the corner, then you go in. Because in that neutral game, I think Chun kind of just bodies Dudley for free. But yeah, so I've been playing the matchup. Lost the first game, or the second game with this Chun. I lost the first game against his Chun, and I won the second game. So I ended up beating him. Came down to, like, he jumped in, and I just I did the appropriate anti. I did medium kick. I did the appropriate anti-air. So beat him. Now I'm in going against loser semis and going against Flash Metroid. Flash played Bison, another character that I just do not like the matchup for at all. He played the matchup. I can't really hate on him. He played the matchup exactly as it's supposed to be. I lost 2-0. Pretty convincingly win by him. If I would have won that, I would have went to losers finals to play solid. To play solid again. So it would have been like a run back. But yeah, lost to Flash. He deserved it. He played better. Like I said, I don't like the Bison matchup, but at this point, you know, I can't really use that as an excuse because I kind of know what to do. Just wasn't executing. Yeah, so I'm out. I went out the tourney. Wasn't mad at all. Maybe at first, but like considering how I did, I won 5 games, and I went 5-2. The best performance I've ever had at tourney mode. Before Battle at the Capital 2, I went 3-2. So now to win 5 games here, make it to lose the semis, like the best I've ever done. It feels good. You know, my goals to make it out of pools didn't really get there, but I was almost kind of close. You know, if I would have won that match against Flash Metroid, I'm pretty sure if I was on my game, I could have beat Solid. You know, my execution was there. So I was pretty close to making it out of pools. But the fact that I've just come so far along, since like the fall class, I've come so far along since then, just as far as me progressing, my skill just rising, it's just nice to see. It's just a good feeling to know that you've come a long way. You know, just knowing that I won 5 games in a major, pretty good. And yeah, so I was out the tourney. So basically the rest of the week I was just doing casuals. I played like a lot of casuals, and I was doing pretty darn good in those casuals too. Like I was beating people. Specifically on Sunday, there was this Rufus player, and I don't know who he was, but he was pretty good. He won the first match against me, like the first 2 out of 3 we played, he won, and then after I waited after a match, I went back and I beat him. And then after that, I was on this. Nobody knocked me off for like a good 30 minutes probably until the Atlanta player Kimo, who actually got top 8 or top 16, the Atlanta player, he beat me. I didn't realize it was him. I didn't really pay attention to, you know, I didn't really know. I thought just some random guy. He beat me with Atlanta. I could have won that too, or at least won a round. I didn't win a round, I don't think. But Atlanta's such a weird character. I was like, you know, it was just nice playing him. Also played casuals, played Dominion, which I recorded. That will be uploaded. Did I record any my other matches? Pretty sure it was just Dominion. He played Rolento, which is kind of disappointing. Wish he would have played Guile. But just playing Dominion is good enough. So, what else? Yeah, so I recorded some other matches, some other off-stream matches. I got Reinhardt and Air on camera. That was the only stream. Oh no, I got Solid and Infiltration on camera as well. I got for Marvel, I got Noel Brown and Biscant on camera, and it was another match I could not think of. But got that on camera as well. So I will be uploading those as soon as possible for you guys to view and enjoy. What my time looking like? 18 minutes. All right, let me start to wrap this up. But yeah, so just basically the rest of the weekend I just played casuals. Just played a lot of casuals, try to level up. I can definitely tell I leveled up. Like I'm so much more confident than I was. Now I actually try to go for those full damage links. You know, before I hit a focus crumple, I'm just going for light roundhouse. You know, it's just simple combo. Now I'm going for that kidney blow, standing strong roundhouse EX machine gun combo. I said combo. Yeah, so I'm going for full damage stuff now. I'm more confident in my links offline. And just offline, man, it's just such a big difference. I'm not even going to get into how, but it's a difference. Shout out to all the people I met. I met a lot of people. Or I just talked to a lot of people for one. You know, I just, hey, how you doing? Even if I don't remember, you know, just they might remember me, or you know, I just might click to me. Hey, I played you at CEO or whatever, or yada yada. You know, just always get good conversations, just small talk. Just the big people I met. I met Mike Ross. I told him, yeah, I'm the role player that beat you in Marvel 2 when you use a max. So he was like, oh, you're the role player that bodied me. I was like, if you want to call it that, you know, Mike Ross. Everybody knows he's a cool, real down to earth guy. Who else? Maximilian. Maximilian is tall as hell. I didn't expect. He's like what, 6'3"? He said he's 6'3", I think. There might have been somebody else. But Max Milli's tall. Like, I was looking up to Max. I did not expect him to be that tall at all. Because I'm like 5'9" or 5'10", 5. I don't know. I haven't checked my height in a while. I'm not no short guy, and I was looking up to Max. Max is a pretty tall dude, so he's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy as well. Who else? Who else did I meet? Talked to Chris G again a little bit. You know, Chris G is a cool guy. Whatever people say about him, he's a cool guy. He has his moments just like everybody else does. Who else did I? Let's see. Oh, Smug. I met Smug. That is right. How could I forget the Smuggles? I actually met Smug. The best deli player in the U.S., arguably the world. Dude is like super cool, man. We played. I got bodied. Like, I did break the streak though. This dude was on like a 20-game streak, and I broke the streak. You know what I'm saying? So I got that. You know, I'm Brock Lesnar up in it. I broke the streak. My client, Mr. Tuga, conquered King Smukaj's streak. But yeah, he's a real cool guy. Shout out to him for making top 8. It's at CEO. It was nice finally meeting him. You know, like, all these years of playing him on Xbox Live. He kind of, I don't want to say mentored me, but he definitely helped me out. Like when I was first starting up as a deli. Like when if you in my long time views, remember I uploaded first to 10 when he was MMS Smug still a while back. So he's helped me a lot. You know, just helped me getting better. It was nice finally meeting him in person. Like I said, real cool, down to earth guy. Also, met Day Asha Thirst. He was there. Thirsticles, another cool guy. Another guy that I didn't expect to be as tall as he was. Like, we was looking like eye to eye. Like, I didn't expect him to be that tall. Maybe because I think I'm taller than I really am. But I don't expect people to be that tall. Day Asha, you know, he's definitely a cool guy. Just everybody, he's pretty cool. You know, we talked like a little bit. I saw he was watching my matches when I was like going on that tear on casuals. But he's a pretty cool guy. See, I wish you could have played though in the tournament. But anyway, how my time looking like? Okay, I need to wrap this up. So overall, man, I wish I couldn't wrap this up. Overall, CEO was just a wonderful event. Some of the things I got. This thing, awesome. I don't have enough time to go into detail, but it's awesome. I'm wearing this every tournament now. Microsoft Foam Finger, and I had a Capcom Pro Tour posters, 2 of them by accident. Also, this tournament actually participated in side bets for the first time, and I came up positive on it. The boy know what to do with the side bets. That was pretty interesting. Business venture. But overall, CEO 2014 was definitely a good experience, man. Words cannot describe how much fun it was watching grand finals, Marvel and stuff. Just great experience. Alex Jabelli, you deserve a round of applause for what you do and what you did. Hopefully I'll be returning back next year and try to get out of pools this time, man. Too Good is the deli that's going to be put on the map this year. My word. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this 2014 thoughts video. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. I will answer them. Thank you guys for watching. Too Good, I'm out. Peace.